when Belichick dropped that Mona Lisa Vito reference.
I know.
Chris, was it the Thursday or the Friday before the Super Bowl? It was right before.
It was on the weekend.
No, Saturday. That's right. It was the Saturday before they were.
We had just landed in Arizona.
Right. So it was our first Super Bowl that we did for this show, along with DirecTV, and we had it all set up. And you've got the soundbite? Okay.
I'm not a scientist.
Oh, great.
I'm not an expert in footballs. I'm not an expert in football measurements.
He's pissed.
I'm just telling you what I know. Would not say that I'm Mona Lisa Vito of the football world, as she was in the car expertise area.
Like, was he watching My Cousin Vinny the night before?
Oh, God. Just fantastic. So we immediately said, we have to get, even though, we had so much working, so many moving parts. We had never done this before at a Super Bowl for our show. And we had so many moving parts, and the guests were all lined up. We said we had to go get Marissa Tomei as a guest.
Oh, my God.
We had to get. So I immediately started calling people who knew her. I had run into her once or twice before. She wound up being, the only time she could do it was the first segment of our first ever Super Bowl show. So the first ever Super Bowl week guest in the history of this show was, in fact, Marissa Tomei, who said that her phone totally blew up out of nowhere, having no idea why. And her life basically for 48 hours went crazy because Belichick made that reference.
It's incredible. Oscar winner in that role. And you opened the show with it. That's a really amazing Frozen moment, which I remember. And I only wish there was more. I wish that Belichick, when referring to the two gentlemen who inflate the footballs, referred to them as the two youths.
The two youths.
And said he takes pride in his grits, and that's how he knows how long it takes him to time the ball. He could have gone down a huge, huge wormhole for My Cousin Vinny, and maybe he still has that in him. But you opening the show Super Bowl week with the Oscar winner, Mona Lisa Vito, it's an all-timer.
It was great, and I'm wondering, Gallagher's phone must have blown up wherever the hell that was. We could ping him in Branson, Missouri.
Yeah, see, I wonder, though, like, Gallagher, not exactly maybe the ideal radio guest. I'm going to kind of need the visual for Gallagher. I need the zoom for the watermelon.
Describe for me the fruit exploding.
Gallagher is 74, and I think he's retired in Idaho.
There you go.
Yeah, I know he's got takes, too. There was a time when Comedy Central named their top 100 stand-ups of all time, and Gallagher was literally number 100, and he didn't think it was funny. He was pissed. He starts naming people in front of him and says, I never heard of this guy. I'm Gallagher. Like, he has takes. So maybe I take it back.
So somewhere up around Redfish Lake, in the 2 seconds that the 5G kicked in and his phone could actually get some sort of reception, it buzzes like, what the hell's going on with the Dallas Cowboys?
Amazing.
And it worked. It worked. They won the game. It worked.
You got to keep doing it.
Jerry Jones somebody go down to the supermarket and get me some more melons.
Jerry was on. He was on GMF this morning, and we said,
"Did you?
So what do you think of it, Jerry?" And Jerry, would you be willing to swing the mallet yourself personally? And he did his thing. If it means we're going to win games, I'm more than happy to help out. So he said, "Yeah, I'm game." Spit in his hands, rub it together, and smash a melon.
Somebody go to the Arlington ShopRite and buy up all the honeydew. Thanks for the call, Kyle. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll chat with you, I guess, in the morning when your show hands off to from Good Morning Football to NFL Game Day Morning. You're the man. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely, sir. I am leaving right now to go to the supermarket to find watermelons, and I'm not kidding. I'll be smashing them tomorrow.
Cannot wait.
Please take a photograph of the cart. Okay, take a photograph of the cart.
Are your kids going to be outside?
Pies and sweet potatoes. There's one idiot buying 12 watermelons in November. That'll be me.
You're like Flounder in Animal House. I'll take 10,000 watermelons, please.
That's me. Like,
10,000
hanging up and going. I gotta go. I gotta get watermelon.
All right, take it. There's Kyle Brandt, everybody.
See you, bud.
Oh my gosh. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.